Hello everyone, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're gonna compare two mid-range phones, the Honor 6X with the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. So pricing wise, there is a difference in these two devices. The Honor 6X, the top end variant is priced 13,999, while the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max is priced 17,999. So there is a clear difference of 4,000 between these two devices, but there are a lot of similarities in these two devices, and they also come with quite good hardware and cameras. So in this video we'll do a detailed comparison of these two phones and see which is the better device to buy in this price segment and which all areas these two devices excel. So without any further delay, let's get started. So first up, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see that while Samsung J7 Max has a typical Samsung design, so nothing new in terms of design aspect in the J7 Max when compared to other J series phones, while the Honor 6X has a kind of a different design with tapered edges, which gives a slightly better feel altogether. The design also looks slightly better. The build quality again is a matte finish on rear panel on both these phones, but the build quality looks sturdy on the Honor 6X. So in terms of the design and build quality, we would give it to the Honor 6X in terms of slightly better design and also build quality. Now both these devices have a power key on the right side, while the volume rocker key is on the right side on the Honor 6X, while it's on the left side on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. You can also see the SIM trays are on the left side on both the phones, while we have dedicated SD card on the J7 Max. It's a hybrid SIM card on the Honor 6X. Now bottom panel you have the micro USB charging slot, the earphones on the J7 Max, and the speaker unit on the Honor 6X. On the top panel we have this earphone panel, earphone jack on the Honor 6X. So that is the design aspect of these two phones. Other than that, you can also see that the fingerprint scanner is located on the rear panel on the Honor 6X, while it's located on the front panel integrated with a home button on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. So that was the design and build quality. Now let's talk about the display. So we have a full HD display on these two devices. While it's a 5.5 inch screen size, it's a 5.7 inch screen size on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. Now both these devices have 2.5D glass. You can see neither of them offer Gorilla Glass or any added display protection, and both are quite similar in terms of the display quality. Now you can see the viewing angles are slightly better on the Honor 6X, and overall the color quality and also sharpness feels slightly better on the Honor 6X. It's also a slightly smaller display, but if you're a person who loves a lot of multimedia content, then the J7 Max would be slightly better because of the bigger 5.7 inch screen size. But having said that, we would give it to the Honor 6X in terms of the display quality. Now let's talk about the software. So this is one area where these two devices are completely different. We have Android 7.0 on both the phones. Now let's talk about the Honor's EMUI. So this is the latest version, the EMUI 5.1, and this comes with an app drawer which was missing on the previous versions. Now you can, if you swipe down, you can see that the quick toggles and the notification area are integrated into one single unit. That is kind of useful. Previous EMUI had multiple notification shades. Now if you go to the all apps, you can see it is arranged alphabetically, and if you also look at the settings panel, again some changes here are there. Then it also comes with really good features. If you go to the smart assistant, there is floating dock, motion control, one-handed UI, then other features are also included, and this also comes with a new feature called App Twin, wherein you can install multiple instances of WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. And overall this UI feels quite good, and it's a feature rich UI, and there is also support for themes. You can download additional themes as well. There is also phone manager which provides you with additional options like cleanup, mobile data, monitoring, virus scanner, and other options are included. So that was the software on the Honor 6X. Now talking about the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. So this comes with the Samsung's new TouchWiz UI. Again, this is a really useful and fresh looking UI. And if you go to the settings panel, you can also see the new UI, and this also comes with some additional added features: locking of apps, one-handed mode, multi-window, then a dual messenger which is very similar to the dual apps feature, then panic mode and other features are included, and it also comes with Samsung's own S-Secure and Secure folder, and additionally it also has the Smart Glow functionality, which is a notification on this device which is around the camera. It's an LED notification which can be customized with different colors. Now talking about the software, you can see the notification center is different from previous J series phones. It is a new custom UI and looks quite good in terms of the overall features. This also comes with Samsung's themes. You can download additional themes as well. So in terms of the UI, we would say both these devices offer additional features and does the job pretty well. So we would leave it to your viewers to decide which is better for them, the EMUI 5.1 or the Samsung's TouchWiz UI. Now let's talk about the performance. The Honor 6X is powered by the Kirin 655 octa-core chipset coupled with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. On the other hand, the Samsung's J7 Max is powered by the Helio P20 octa-core chipset coupled with 4GB RAM and 32GB storage. Now in terms of day-to-day performance, you would say both these devices are quite good, does the job pretty well in terms of the performance, and no major lags or issues we have faced. But when you push it harder, the J7 Max slightly showed some hiccups, but the Kirin 655 was slightly better in terms of the overall performance. Now talking about the gaming experience, both these devices provided a decent overall gaming experience. The Honor 6X with the EMUI 5.1 was more optimized and provided good gaming experience. On the other hand, the J7 Max with a bigger 5.7 inch screen size also provided a good gaming experience. Now talking about the call quality and other aspects, the call quality was quite good on both the phones. The speaker performance is again decent. We would say the Honor 6X is slightly better in terms of the speaker performance, but the Samsung's J7 Max has speakers mounted on the side panel, which is not really that loud. Now next up we would talk about the SIM cards. Both these devices come with 4G LTE voltage support, and we have a dedicated SD card on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. Now we'll also see the fingerprint scanner performance. We have the fingerprint scanner located on the rear panel while it's located on the front panel. We'll just quickly test the fingerprint scanner experience. You can see that the Honor 6X is a bit faster than the J7 Max in terms of the fingerprint scanner experience. Now let's talk about the cameras. So we have a dual camera on the Honor 6X. It's a 12 plus 2 megapixel camera and LED flash, while we have a 13 megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. Now looking at the front camera, we have an 8 megapixel shooter on the Honor 6X, while it's again a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash on the J7 Max. Now looking at the camera interface, we can say that both these devices provide a good experience. You can see a lot of additional features and modes are included. In terms of the modes and additional features, we would say the Honor 6X is a better camera interface with a lot of additional features and modes included, while the Samsung's J7 interface is also quite decent overall. Now let's have a look at the camera samples which we have taken between these two devices. Now looking at the samples taken between these two devices, you can see the daylight shots. Both these devices performed quite well in terms of the daylight experience. We would say the colors were slightly better on the Honor 6X, and overall clarity also looked slightly better on the Honor 6X. But the J7 Max is also a good device in this price segment, which provides some really great camera experience altogether. Even the low light experience, we would say the color quality and the overall clarity was kind of slightly better on the Honor 6X. And also the Honor 6X provides this wide aperture mode with the dual cameras, which provide some really great experience. Now talking about the selfies, this is one area where the J7 Max is a better choice here, because it has 13 megapixel shooter and better selfies all down, and it also has this LED flash on the front panel, which provides some really good selfies even in low light experience. Now looking at the overall camera samples, we would give it to the Honor 6X for the rear camera, and the front camera is the J7 Max. So that was the camera aspect of these two phones. Now finally talking about the battery. So we have a 3340 mAh battery on the Honor 6X, while it's a 3300 mAh battery on the Samsung J7 Max. Now both the phones do not come with a fast charging support, and here we would say the battery performance is definitely better on the Honor 6X, and we could get additional battery life on the Honor 6X when compared to the J7 Max, because J7 Max has to power a bigger display, and the Helio P20 is not as power efficient as the Honor 655. So that was the battery experience of these two phones. Now summing up, which is the better device to buy here? So the Honor 6X has advantage in terms of the design and build quality. The software is quite good. The performance is again good. The cameras are really good. Battery life is also great. Now the Samsung J7 Max has advantage that it has a bigger display, so it is good for multimedia. The software is good. The cameras, the front facing camera is especially very good. The battery life is quite decent overall. Now the Honor 6X is available in 32 and 64 GB storage variant, while the J7 Max is priced J7 Max comes with only 32 GB storage. Now the top end variant, the 4 GB RAM and 64 GB storage is priced 13,999 for Honor 6X, while it's 17,999 for the J7 Max. So there's a clear 4K difference between these two devices. Considering the overall experience and the pricing, we would pick the Honor 6X, and that is our choice in these two devices. So the Honor 6X is a great device in terms of the value for money aspect, excellent pricing, good cameras, and overall a great package with EMUI 5.1. So that was a detailed comparison of these two phones. Hope you liked this video. Do hit the like button and also hit the red subscribe button in case you like this video. And if you plan to buy these devices, we will share the links in the description of this video. You can use our link and buy this device. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.